Hey guys, it's your boy Gremlin G here. How are you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of Storytime. Again, this time, unfortunately, Gremlin G Jr. isn't here. He's asleep because he's a little shit. And Mrs. Gremlin G, she's out and about. So it's just me. So again, I don't actually have an actual book this time. So I'm just going to be making you up a story. So this story is called The Walk, okay? And I'll just get straight into it. Okay, so it all started with a guy named Jim. Now, Jim loved going for walks. I mean, he loved it. He was always active. He could walk to Scotland if he wanted to, but he doesn't, because he's fucking stupid, right? He'll probably end up getting lost by a tree and dying horribly, probably crying himself to sleep or something, or eaten by a pack of wolves. He's a fucking idiot, okay? So even if he wanted to walk to Scotland, he couldn't, because he'd just get lost and die, okay? So Jim, one day, booked a holiday for him and his girlfriend, who's called Catherine. And Catherine is also into walking somewhat. But yeah, they went on holiday to China, in one of the mountain areas somewhere, in, one of the countryside areas. Got lots of mountains. It was very beautiful. Just to paint you a picture, there was loads of fields, and then there's mountains everywhere. It's very spiritual and lovely and jubbly sort of area. So Jim one day woke up and said to Catherine, "Oi, fancy a walk, love?" And Catherine was like, "Okay, darling." So they went on a walk. And as they were trotting through the fields and everything, Jim looked at Catherine and said, "Oi, fancy going up that mountain over there? Looks kind of lovely, doesn't it?" And Catherine just looked at him and went, "Yeah, let's do it." So it was agreed. So it was on for a lovely walk through the fields, and now they're going up the mountain. They've been walking roughly probably about 3 hours already. A long fucking walk, right? And now they're going up a mountain. Stupidity! Like I said, Jim is a fucking idiot. Anyway, they got up to the mountain, and both of them were feeling quite randy. So they decided to have some sex, alright? So as Catherine kind of laid down on the rocky floor with kind of weeds around it a little bit, and spread open her legs like a starfish, and was, saying to Jim, "Come here, darling." And Jim, when he took down his trousers and his big flamboyant penis was hanging out and waving and dangling in front of her face, an eagle came down and swooped up Jim off his feet. And before Catherine could get up, in her starfish leggish way, to get up and say, "Oi, bring him back here," or try and save him, the fucking dragon came down, yeah, and started raping the shit out of Catherine. I mean, Catherine didn't even have a choice. She couldn't even get up. Before she could even get up, the dragon was there, shagging the shit out of Catherine. And I mean, the dragon is quite big. I mean, it's your standard kind of like 6-foot dragon, kind of like human-like. But it was a dragon with a big cock, and it was shagging the fucking shit out of her. Like, pretty badly, just like got her down and was just fucking the shit out of her. Right? Meanwhile, Jim was up in the air with his eagle, with his pants down and his cock wiggling about. Alright, and this eagle is just flying him away by the shoulders. Alright, just picture that. Jim, he's quite tall, he's got ginger hair, he's got quite a big dick. So he was in the air, and then all of a sudden, there's these other birds that were quite near to the eagle. They looked and were like, "Oh, no, we ain't having that. That's my dick." So, they swooped down to attack the eagle to try and, get hold of Jim and have their way with him. There's about 50 of them, right? 50 other little birds, So, as they're, ducking and diving, trying to hit the eagle, the eagle kind of let grip, and Jim just kind of fell. And fell, 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 and fell. Until he landed on a porcupine. Now, don't ask me why there's a porcupine there, just was. And he fell probably about 60 foot, but the porcupine saved his life. I don't know how, but it did. It saved his life. Gave him a little bit of a spiky ass, but he was great. Porcupine was kind of like dead, splattered on the floor, guts everywhere. But he was thankful. The porcupine saved his life. Meanwhile, Catherine was just being raped the fucking shit out of by a dragon. Alright? The dragon was quite vicious. The dragon was just like, just lie down, let me bugger you. And Catherine was just crying, and, imagine a woman being raped. It was kind of like that. And Jim trotted up there and was like, "Hey, dragon, you get off my missus, yeah?" And the dragon got up and looked very Papa Dog eyes at Jim and said, "I'm sorry, but I haven't had sex in a while." So Jim said to the dragon, "Right, mate, I feel your sympathy. Go on, shag my wife. I'm just going to wank in the corner." Right? Yeah. It's got a little bit weird, right? Really, really, really weird. Alright? So while Catherine's just saying, "Please, please, Jim, stop, stop, stop," Jim's just being a complete arsehole of a boyfriend and being kind of a rapey, paedophilic, peeping Tom prick, wanking in the corner over a dragon that can somehow talk, and that's shagging the shit out of his girlfriend while somehow not killing her in the process. Anyway, once the dragon's done, he kind of Spider-Man's in her face. Jim kind of just spunks in his hand and rubs it all over his face in just some weird fit of orgasm, which again is weird. And then the dragon flies off, and Jim's just there, just rolling around in the floor on the top of this mountain. Okay, this is all on top of the mountain. And Catherine gets up while blood just pours out of her vagina because it's just been ripped open. Not ripped open ripped open, but it's just been cut. And she's just stumbling while she's got spunk all over her face, dragon spunk. And she says, "Jim, I am upset with you. How could you let that dragon shag me? I know you were up in the air, and I know you survived by the porcupine, but how could you let a dragon shag me? You sat there selfishly wanking in the corner. You took your selfish sexual hormones and only thought about that and just wanked in the corner. You're a horrible, horrible, horrible man. What were you thinking? And Jim says, well, I don't know, really. He seemed like a nice fella. Catherine, he seems like a nice fella. He seems like a nice fella. He seems like a nice fella. Have you seen the state of my vagina? There's blood everywhere on the floor. Goodness knows how I'm going to patch that up. It's like a fucking wizard's sleeve. And my face is just covered in dragon spunk. No. Jim, what were you thinking? What do you mean, love? What do you mean? I mean, Jim, you let a dragon shag me. Well, it was kind of understandable. You hadn't had it in a while. But you let a dragon shag me. And Jim, being Jim, because he's a fucking idiot, said, love, calm down. You're overreacting. Take a chill pill. You're making it out to seem like it was fucking bad. And Jim, being a fucking idiot, got a slap in the face. Alright? A slap in the face. A slap in the face as hard as just like a standard woman slap. And he turned around and went, oi love, enough is enough. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? And Catherine was like, no I fucking can't. You let a dragon basically rape me. And then, like, bukkake in my face or whatever that Spider-Man shit was. And look at me, I'm a mess. And Jim went, I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean to. I should have helped you. But I was just so damn horny. And then Catherine was like, you know what? As long as you make me porridge, I'll forgive you. And Jim said, I'll make you all the porridge in the world. And they hugged and they made up. And they went down the mountain and through the fields back to their hotel. And made some porridge. And lived happily ever after with that disgusting image of a dragon raping her. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you liked it. It was a bit out there, a bit weird, a bit rude, so forgive me, any children out there. This was meant for the older generation. But yeah, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video of Storytime. Cheers.